Space City Pop! Well, Taylor Swift is in a controversy right now with Scooter Braun, who just bought all the rights to almost all her music since she was basically 15 years old. Taylor is having a really hard time shaking this off right now. She took the whole thing public, really letting the haters and cheats get her down. You see, you can't just let everything not get to you. This is important shit that's happening in your life. It's fun to be a butterfly floating around not worrying about anything, but that's not the real world. I mean, she signed a record deal that obviously she did not read carefully or look long term at what that meant for her. Maybe she was just like, I'll do whatever, I'm going to be a star now and I'm going to be famous and now people listen to my music. So her old label, Big Machine label, sold the whole catalog for over $300 million to Scooter Braun. Taylor claimed that she learned about it with the rest of the world by watching the news. Oh, Scooter owns my music right now? What the hell? Big Machine just sold it? They didn't even tell me? $300 million? They didn't even offer me to buy it? But they're saying that's bullshit. You knew about this. Scooter Braun's wife is actually the one who was fighting for him. Her name's Yale. She said, I have never been one for a public airing of laundry, but when you attacked my husband, here we go. Let's start with Taylor Swift. Whoa. Then let's get the facts straight. You were given the opportunity to own your masters. You passed. So they're calling bullshit on that. And back to what Yale said. Interesting that the man you're so grossed out by believed in you more than you believed in yourself. Your dad is a shareholder and was notified. And Borchetta personally told you before this came out. So no, you did not find out with the world. And then she says, and girl, who are you talking about bullying? The world has watched you collect and drop friends like wilted flowers. That seemed like it was festering for a while, doesn't it? My husband is anything but a bully. He spent his life standing up for people and causes that he believes in. So that's what Scooter Braun's wife did after Taylor Swift blasted him in public. Around this time, Justin Bieber goes public to defend his manager. I mean, you don't see him like this gets close to home. Like this is like in his back pocket, his wallet. So it's not really surprising that he's defending Scooter Braun. But Scooter Braun is a manager to Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Kanye West. And Taylor kind of feels like most of them all make fun of her and basically that she cannot trust them. And Justin Bieber already came out and said, hey, Scooter's okay. He's not the problem here. He didn't do anything wrong. Justin Bieber has already taken Scooter's side, but he tried to do it in a way where it was like, no disrespect, Taylor, but, Scooter's right here. Justin Bieber said, hey, Taylor, first of all, and he said, okay, when he says, hey, Taylor, it's not like he wrote her like a letter and sent it in the mail, okay? Like he posted this for everyone to see. But anyways, it sounds like it's just to Taylor, but hey, Taylor, first of all, I would like to apologize for posting that hurtful Instagram post. At the time, I thought it was funny, but looking back, it was distasteful and insensitive. And then he goes on, yeah. And then he goes on and he says, Scooter has had your back since the days you graciously let me open up for you. Remember those pictures of him and her together, and like he was like this short kid and Taylor was like towering over him? I'm sure Scooter had it all set up for him to open up for Taylor. I mean, that's how it works. You're getting into behind the scenes stuff right here. This is like very sensitive because this is where their money comes from. And so you're going to see Justin Bieber. I mean, it's not a coincidence that he doesn't do stuff like this and all of a sudden now he's like, hey, he's calling out another big star. Like, hey, you're wrong. Publicly. You're fucking with Justin Bieber's wallet now when you're fucking with Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun helped make Justin Bieber most of his money. And then he goes on and he says, one thing I know is both Scooter and I love you. So he tries to let her down easy. I feel like the only way to resolve conflict is through communication. So banter back and forth online, I don't believe solves anything. So once again, everybody's mad that Taylor made all this public. Like, don't make this public, Let's keep this between us, Just tell us that you're mad. It's not going to change a damn thing, Scooter ain't giving you the fucking rights to a $300 million catalog, but, go ahead and just let us know you're pissed off. And, of course, Taylor knows all these rules, but she was like, fuck that. I'm telling everybody I'm pissed off. This is what Scooter Braun did. And right or wrong, Taylor Swift did put it out there. She put all this out there in the public so people know how things work a little bit better. And I think that's good for everybody. But let me know what you think. Do you think Taylor's wrong? Do you think Scooter Braun is wrong? He had a right to buy those rights, right? I think you're going to see pretty soon Kanye come out, Kim K, and blast Taylor, or at least defend Scooter Braun. I think you're going to see everybody who's on Team Scooter right now. He's making them lots of money. He has made them lots of money. I think you're going to see more of them come out and be like, whether they're like, fuck Taylor, she's wrong, she's a bitch. She's trying to play the whole sweet innocent act and get sympathy, and basically is turning the masses against Scooter, bullying him, because that's what they think. They think she went public just to get all her fans to hate on him. And I think everyone who's on Team Scooter right now is going to be like sticking up for the guy who's making them lots of money and who has made them lots of money and who has made their fucking careers, basically. So I think this is only the beginning. We're going to see a lot more. I understand Taylor is upset and mad. She feels like he was kind of against her behind the scenes in the industry, and now he owns her music. So she's very angry about who owns her music more than the fact that she doesn't own her music. I mean, her music has been available, and you can say, well, there was no for sale sign on it, but that doesn't matter. At any time, she could have made an offer to buy those rights. She knew she didn't own the rights. For years, she's known that she didn't own the rights. She could have made an offer at any time she wanted to, and she can't stop somebody else from making an offer or from accepting an offer. Other people can. Other people can own. They can buy. They can sell. But not this person because I don't like them. That's not how it works. Let me know what you think. I mean, when Taylor came out with this, she said, this is my worst case scenario. This is what happens when you sign a deal at 15 to someone for whom the term loyalty is clearly just a contractual concept. And when that man says music has value, he means its value is beholden to men who had no part in creating it. Then she said, sad and grossed out. So Taylor is grossed out by the fact that this guy now owns her catalog. She's been living with that for years, since she was 15. Her problem is she doesn't like who owns it now. That's the only issue she has. She doesn't like Scooter Braun. But she signed on the dotted line with people who she knew could take her to the next level. People who had a lot of skills in promoting and managing and making deals, making careers happen. She signed with them in the first place. If you want to be a pure artist, then you never sign a deal like that ever. You stay independent and you own your art. But you will probably never be Taylor Swift big. She traded that so she could get big. But I want to eat the fucking cake too, and it's all Scooter Braun's fault.